All right. Okay, so this is MAXTECH BoldTrail. It's the free CRM you get, right? So a CRM. Oh yeah.
Oh no, you put the Remax.
No, I did. I didn't read. Okay, let me. Yes.
Yeah, you're in there.
Okay. Why he was asking me for that?
I don't know. Did you? All you have to do is click this, and it should automatically send you in because you're.
So where it
you're-
says Remax email address, I put Remax.
Please, what? Because they asked me for my
Okay.
password. No. So I have to put everything.
Well, I have to put my name
log in.
and last name and then
Okay.
Remax.net.
Okay. All right. So this is MAXTECH BoldTrail, was formerly known as kvCORE. Everybody use a CRM in here before?
CRM.
You use CRM?
No, not this one.
Not this one. It's to hold your leads in there. Leads, contacts. Okay, so CRM. So let's say you get a lead,
Okay.
right, Michelle? And you met them at the grocery store. You get their phone number, you get their email, contact me, I want to buy a home. What do you do with that information once you get it?
Contact them.
You contact them?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a software where you put their information and this helps you contact them, text messages, emails.
Alright.
Yeah, and it helps you with the progression of where they're at. So let's say they're a first-time home buyer, and they're looking for homes. You can put them through your website. You can see what they're doing inside of their website, what homes they're looking at, what kind of bedrooms, and then you can send an email. Say they want a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. A new home pops up in the MLS. They'll send them that information. Like, oh, this is a new home that popped up. It's taking away half of the time that you're working with the first-time home buyer and talking to them all day. Takes half of that away and it gives them more information, right?
So we go to build your pipeline, right?
Build your pipeline. Build your pipeline. It's basically building their pipeline with that buyer, for example, right?
Does it notify you if they are on this side or favoriting a property?
It
and stuff like
does.
that?
So if you look into a
Is it
profile,
instant?
it is instant. Yep. As long as they're in your system, right? They're using your website. They're not using Redfin. They're not using Zillow. They're using the Remax website that they give you, right? Because on the Remax website that they give you is the site that's connected to your CRM. So they'll ping you like, hey, John Doe looked at a home here in Upland. He looked at this specific house at 121 South Mountain Avenue. This building, now they're looking at pools, right? Oh, this house. It just gives you more information about the client without you even knowing, like, oh, this person is now looking in Ontario. Right. Maybe I should like talk about Ontario with them, right? It takes away a lot of the small talk and
Okay, so let's say I got there's information I put in.
Mhm.
Then the system gonna text them.
Yeah.
Gonna call them.
Yeah, no, not call them.
Oh.
Or
text
remind
them.
you, the system will remind you to call them, like, hey, today's a good touching day, like the 4th day maybe. The CR, like in here, right? So on the very bottom of this, these are profiles, these are leads, right? So this may look a lot.
I'm sorry, what app is that?
BoldTrail?
You go to the app and okay.
Oh. Text them is the system text them.
The system texts them, yeah. There's automated messages and emails that the system already has. Yep.
What is a quick question, where we can find our website?
I'm gonna get to that right now.
Okay.
I'm just trying to explain the whole
It's for
system.
buyer and the seller too.
Buyer, seller, whatever,
Whatever.
any client.
Mm.
So this is gonna be a lot different from what you guys are looking at because this is the whole company's. Okay. So because this is the broker's, this is Jennifer's account. So so these right here at the very bottom are leads that the company has, right? So as you can tell, which it's coming from: new lead, new text message, new email. Because in the back end, Remax.com has their own system, right? They have their own Redfin, they have their own Zillow, right? So people go to Remax.com, we're the biggest name. They go on there, they search something, and the system knows what city they're in. So if a person from Upland or Rancho or Ontario, our neighbors, search something, they're gonna pick our brokerage, and it's gonna send to the nearest lead. So a lot of your accounts, when we look, has leads in them, but we have never contacted them, right? Because no one's really using the CRM that's free as being a RE/MAX agent, right? So a lot of these leads are just sitting here, right? See, like a new lead source, remax.com. See that? Property interest, Ontario, source, remax.com. Because RE/MAX is not keeping the leads. They want to give it to the brokerages that are in those cities, right? So
Where the leads come from?
remax.com.
From clients, right?
So if you go to remax.com right now,
Uh-huh.
I can search for a home like if I'm on Redfin or if I'm on Zillow,
Oh, okay.
right? Rentals, they can go to specific odds. Like I can go in here and look for a home in Upland. That's going to ping the system, which brokerage is in Upland.
Can you
RE/MAX
define it
champions.
so it doesn't send you rentals? You don't wanna work rentals?
Yeah, I mean, you can also just lead them to a different agent.
Yeah.
Like if, I mean, you don't have to like just lead them to a different agent.
I've
doesn't it?
received a few,
Mhm.
and they've all been rentals, and they're all unrealistic as far as what they're looking for.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, so you've contacted them, Jeff?
Yeah.
Oh, so how did that whole process go, if you want to share?
Like I said, it was 3, and they were all duds.
Okay.
Unrealistic about what they want something for $1,500 a month in Upland for a
Oh,
4-bedroom house.
That's not happening. Yeah.
Rental.
Yeah. That is not. I mean, if you find a $1,500,
All of it.
yeah, yeah, that's pretty cheap.
As many people go there to search.
Yeah, it's not like the number one place to search because people rather go to Redfin or Zillow, but there is those times where people do use the RE/MAX name to search for things, definitely. But yeah, like I said, RE/MAX is not going to keep the
So if you
leads.
have a lease there, everybody can contact.
No, specifically to you. So RE/MAX will give it to that specific agent.
Oh, so Remax get it, that's separate.
Yeah,
to-
yeah, it's a round robin. So give it to
Oh.
Jeff. They can give it to Vita. They can give it to Hugo. They can give it to Michelle.
Oh.
I
and
want
then-
that one.
You
One
did?
time, yeah, but he said the only thing I want is to take my home, my house from the website, something like that.
Take it off.
Yeah, so like, oh, I don't wanna my house in the market.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and it was like, okay.
Oh,
So then you have to
interesting.
contact the website.
Any questions about how this whole system works? Like, I want to make sure I answer the questions. No? Okay.
So we can.
So I'll move on.
We can input our.
Your own contacts?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that right now.
Yep.
So if you go to contacts, you can add, these are all the contacts that you get, and you can also add your own contacts. Like I said, if you met somebody at the grocery store, they're looking for a first-time home buyer, or they want to sell their home, you get their information, you get the email, phone number, name, number. You can add the contacts in here, right? Boom.
So all contact or my contact? New lead.
Some leads don't.
So you
have
go
a
into the
phone number.
contacts tab right there,
Yeah, I went there.
and on the very top it says add contact.
Uh-huh.
So you
Or
get that,
contact.
and you get all of this, right?
Okay.
First name, email, cell phone, if they said no, don't email me or don't call me, just text me, then you can highlight those things, and the system itself will know, okay, I'm only going to text this person.
Or you need to write down, if not, if you don't want it, you can stop.
Yep, you can stop it. Yeah, if they don't want to talk to you anymore, you can be like, this contact is not working anymore. Okay. So let's say you go like this active lead here. You created the profile. Now this gives you everything about what is happening. Like Jeff was asking, like what is happening after doing on the website. It gives you every single thing that's happening with this client, right?
Where, I'm sorry?
If you have contacts in there right now.
No.
Okay, so this
That's
is
why-
okay. So I'll show you right now. So I went to contacts. Let's say that you do have contacts.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
And
show there.
Morale is your contact.
Yeah.
You click that,
Oh.
and now it gives you everything that has happened since you've put this contact into the system. Okay. You receive the text message, campaign added, default buyer. This is a new lead. It gives everything that's happening with this person in your atmosphere, right? So in your website, what you're doing. You can also mark things as well in here. See, right now it's an active lead. You can call this person from here. You can send an email. You can send a text message. You need to add a note about it, like, oh, I spoke to this person. They changed their mind. They want to move to a different city. Then you can add a note for yourself, right? Because imagine having, let's say you did a cold call one night. You called 100 numbers. You got 20 leads. How are you going to remember 20 leads? It's going to be hard for your brain to manage 20 leads, right? You have 2 listings. You're doing an open house Saturday. Like, you can add all of these notes and all of these things into one place, which is your CRM, right?
Okay,
How
now,
can we delete a lead out of the CRM?
Good question. So you would go to, I think it's edit profile. They updated it. I'll answer that question towards the end, Jeff.
Okay.
It used to be easy.
That should be click a button.
Yeah, they
Delete.
because as you know, this was kvCORE before. It didn't look like this.
Right.
So then they went to BoldTrail and then they updated this whole thing. Like they were trying to make it. I think when kvCORE came out the first time, it was a little too complicated for everybody. So they tried to like make it simpler as possible. Yeah, exactly. Because I got like phone calls all the time, like, oh, how do I do this? How to do that? And
I was just getting a grip
on the kvCORE.
Switched it up.
Yeah, they switched it again. Yeah, they switched it again. But I will answer that for you, Jeff. I remember. So that's contacts. Okay. Search alerts in here. You can change it. You can contact them once a week. It gets very technical in there. You can do it once a week, weekly. Listing type. So like, say if they want a specific home, you can add those specific homes, right? Like I was saying in the beginning, like their minimum price range, how many baths do they want, square footage of the home, every little, like they want a waterfront, adult 55 plus, right? You can get specific of what type of listings they're looking for, and the system will know if something pops up in that area, it'll email them automatically. Like this home popped up, or this will be the top 10 homes in that area right now for what you're looking for, right? You want a pool? Perfect. A new home pops up on the MLS with a pool in that area they're looking at, they'll send them an automatic email or a text message, however you want to contact them. Without you looking every week, right, in MLS, like, oh, here's a list of homes that you guys can look at this weekend. There's open houses that are happening. The system will automatically know. But the key thing is to always keep up to date with it, right? If you don't check your system every day, and you're not looking at your notes, you're not keeping up with it, then it's gonna get confusing.
and we can put notes over here in every client.
Yeah. So if you scroll down right here, you add a note,
Oh, okay.
and then you'll add whatever notes you maybe had a conversation with that client, and they had you want to remember what they said, and you can add those notes.
Okay.
Listing. So your CRM is connected to your MLS, right? So if you put something in your MLS, the system will know, okay, this person's listing is in there. Okay, this agent's listing is in the CRM. Okay, and then once your listings are on the CRM, you can do different types of things, right? You can promote your listing. Other agents can see your listings in the CRM. Those types of things. Vitals you have to worry about. Okay, so this is the website.
Where, I'm sorry.
Web and IDX right here.
Oh, web IDX.
Okay, so this is, I'll show you the full website, but you can customize your websites. Okay, you can choose a different template for your website. You can pick the photos that you want on there. You can add pages on there. Okay, to view your website that you have right now, you would click your picture on the top right. There you go. See your picture on the top right? Everybody there? You see your picture on the top right here?
Yes.
You got a phone number.
Yeah.
You got the email. You see that globe that's right there?
Mhm.
Whose number is that? Oh,
Oh, the globe is our
Website.
our
I'll talk about the number here in a few seconds.
Okay.
But click that globe for me with your name on it.
Oh, I was the other day looking for it because I remember I saw it and I was looking for it and never find it.
Oh, your actual website?
Yeah.
I have two different ones. In the globes, I have Elliot,
Yeah.
garay.net. And I have this one, and like a phone.
What's your phone? You're gonna pick this one.
Which one? The first one?
Yeah.
What is this mean?
That's for your phone. So click that one. You can click that one too as well. It takes you to the same place.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, they're the same.
Yeah,
so
they're
this
the
is a good one.
Okay.
That's just for your phone version, but it's the same thing.
So we can put this in our business card?
You can put that in your business card. Yep.
Oh.
That's your website.
Oh, okay.
So that's an out of the box free website that you get. And so let's say you have a client, right? You have a client, they're looking for your homes, they're looking for new homes. If you promote this website, say anywhere, right? You're marketing this website, search for homes here. They hit that website. You are going to get their information if they keep searching on this website, right? You're going to try to avoid them to go to Redfin or Zillow. You want them to go to specifically your website. It works the same way as Redfin. It works the same way as Zillow. Whatever's on the MLS is on your website, okay? So if they search, any homes in Rancho Cucamonga, it's going to pop up all the homes that are same thing as Redfin and Zillow. I think that was a confusion. A lot of people are like, oh no, they just go to Redfin and Zillow. No, the same thing is happening in Redfin and Zillow is happening on your website. It works exactly the same.
But sometimes the Redfin and Zillow don't have the update because they have under contract and things like that.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing over here.
Same thing. So yeah, MLS
Uh-huh.
is connected to this
Okay.
website. Because when you signed on to Remax, you had to connect your MLS, right? So when you made your profile for the Remax.net website, you have to connect your MLS regardless. So anything happening in MLS is happening on your website as well.
Okay,
So remember, anything that say you met the person at the grocery store, you said, okay, here's my website. Make sure you make a profile, start searching homes on there, and I will get notified what you're looking at.
Oh, wow. So we give them, the one is here, right?
Yeah. So if you want to make a QR code of your website, share that. You can do that.
How do you do it?
I already sent it to my family.
Because I'm.
Like Vita just said that she could put this on her business card. You can put it on your business card.
Oh, I can
You
send
can put it at the
to
bottom of your email signature. There's many ways to use.
I have to learn my website first.
Hey, I already sent it to my family. And look, this show like that, and I just click. And
Yeah.
go to my website.
There you go. You can share it to your clients as well. Search homes
I
here.
text my family because we have a group family that's just to see what happens. So like this is like this este cuadro aquí, and I just click over here and they go direct. So you
Awesome.
can send it to your
Yeah, you can send it to your clients, right? Yeah, you can send it to your clients. Like here's this.
yes.
Create a profile,
Nice.
and then you're gonna track everything they're doing on there. Okay, so back to the portal, not the website, but back to your BoldTrail portal.
So we'll go to right here.
Perfect.
Oh, MAXTECH. Okay.
Okay.
So here you can edit things, right? I mean, you can pick a different default. You can move things around in here. You can purchase different templates if you like. You can add your Zillow testimonials in here if you like. If you guys have a Zillow testimonial. There's a lot of technical things in here that you can do. Listing carousels, you can put your listings on the website. If you want that on there, you can.
But it goes straight from the MLS to the website. Right?
Yeah, but you have for your website, you also have to trigger to turn on to show your listings on your website. It automatically does it, but you can turn it off and on as they're here. You can have a different carousel.
I'm sorry, Justin, I don't have my web in over here. I just,
Web and IDX. There you go.
okay.
Remember, guys, this is the dashboard on the left side here. Okay, so marketplace, lead engine, marketing, web, obviously we need a website, right? vitals, listings, contacts, dashboard. So if you feel like you're lost somewhere, this is the menu.
Okay.
Hit all those menus and you'll find what you need.
I can't find that, my web, and.
Remember, look at the menu.
More. Yeah. I use that.
There you go. Remember, always the menu is always the place to go to if you're looking for something.
Okay, how can we all testimonials, right? We go there to put the whatever Zillow.
Yeah, if you have Zillow testimonials, you can turn it on.
Okay.
No, tienes que irte a la.
Testimonial, where to turn it on.
Any questions for that?
Yeah, let me.
Agrándalo si quieres para que lo mires mejor.
Right here. On the website because I have to memorize.
¿Cuál es este?
Can it only import Zillow testimonials or?
Yeah, for now.
That stinks.
Yeah. Or you have other testimonials from.
Rate My Agent,
Okay.
and there's another one. I have two of them. Rate My Agent and I forget. I pay like $300 a year or something to, so they go out, and once I get a testimonial in, it goes out to Google. to
Yeah.
Zillow, it leads out to all these different Facebook.
Let me. There's a way. That was another question. Like, keep the question on. I'll answer that too, Jeff. I have things on my mind, and I can always email you back.
Okay, cool.
There's because there was a way an agent did it as well. They had other like testimonials, but obviously like this thing is so technical on the back end, so they have to like figure out a way to talk or manually do it. I know there's a manually way to do that, so you can probably just copy and paste into it. But let me look into it more. Everybody good before we move on? Need help?
So just turn it on, right?
Yeah, and then you would have to connect your Zillow. See, connect Zillow, and you would have to put your Zillow information in there or your screen name, and then you have to save it, and then it'll populate. Okay, so one of the biggest things I liked about this BoldTrail, right? The issue is like, oh, I need a flyer, I need a brochure, I need like different designs for socials, and
Marketing?
we're going to marketing. Yep. And there's this really cool. We activate it, so on our end and our back end, we have to activate these things. They don't tell us to activate it, so we have to like dig through it ourselves. But there's so you guys have access to all the flyers, all the door hangers, all the brochures. Inside of marketing, you're gonna click marketing for me, and then you're gonna go into design center.
Design center. It's tough.
You guys got it?
Yeah.
Marketing design center. Did you get it?
I'm in
Good
Mark.
job, I'm pretty sure you did it.
I'm here. Where are you going to
You're gonna hit
design?
more, the bottom left.
Okay.
You can hit marketing.
Listing my shipping. I have listing my shipping, social, presence.
Design center, right there.
Design center, yes.
And you guys have access to all of these, and you can save them and get them printed. Okay. So there's flyers, postcards, door hangers, brochures, squares, story, videos.
So we can.
How do you print them? Like, for example, door hangers, for example, you close the
Mhm.
transaction and you want to do some door hangers with your information, how do you send them to print?
So I would click one of these.
No, this is different because it's from Remax.
What I mean is.
How come it doesn't show the same on me? On my computer? Mostly. When I go to marketing, it gives me this.
You have to click into the design center. Right there, see that? Design center. Now you're in there. So there's tabs inside tabs. So if you click marketing, another section will pop up with different things inside of marketing, and then you click design center. To answer your question, So you can download these or you can print them with the company.
Okay.
So let's say you do have a print company that you work with already. You can download this door hanger. What's that? Yeah, it takes all your information and it puts it in there already. Let's say like you have let's say this is your listing. You can put that listing information on there. It'll take the pictures from the MLS, make that door hanger. You can take away yourself if you don't want to. You just want to leave the door hanger. You can put that information in there as well. And then at the very bottom here, you can download it. You send it to your print shop, or you can go with the company. You'll get a 20%.
You get 20%. Do they mail it to you?
They mail it to you. Yeah.
Okay.
But there's like options in here. So you don't want that one. There's plenty of options. There's social media stuff in here, all media. There's brochures in here. They give you all the Remax designs. You have a listing.
We can edit this.
Yeah, you can edit it as well. So if you click it, right?
Yeah, let's edit, and we can.
So you want this one, you have to pick a listing or MLS ID, which it should be on there. This is different because this is all of the listings of the company. Please remember. And then you can pick the number of photos. You can add the QR code to your system.
How can we add the QR code?
There's a little tab right here.
Where you go?
And then you link to whatever website you wanted to. If it's so, I'll pick Jennifer's website, obviously, because it's her. And they'll have the QR code. So once they scan this will send them to your website. Because you can choose where it goes.
And it captures their information at the same time?
Yeah, but they have to make an account,
Oh, okay.
right?
Just-
Um,
I'm sorry.
it's two. I think it's 2 clicks. The create an account pops up. So they click on one thing, they click on another thing. The pop-up will come up, and then for them to continue, they would have to create a profile, and that's how they get the information, right? Because they're already stuck browsing. Like, might as well.
How I can do my barcode? So I don't have it. Sorry.
Your what?
The QR code?
My QR code.
You turn it on.
I don't have it. I don't have.
The
So
QR code,
how I
if you
create-
scan, what's the
Where you turn it
information
on?
there?
Yeah. So you go into whatever you want to design. See this QR code right here?
Mhm.
You turn it on.
It's created by automatic.
Yeah, and then you pick the website that you want it to go to. So it'll be your website.
Where? Oh, okay.
And then you can move this anywhere.
Oh,
So the.
nice.
I'll give you another website too that you can create your own
Where
QR
we
code.
can click, Justin?
What's that?
Where we can find it?
So let's say you want to edit this one, this brochure.
Okay.
You have to go to edit. See this QR code?
Okay, we have to turn it on.
You have to turn it on, yeah.
So the QR code is the information about this house.
No, it goes to the website.
Yeah,
Go to the website.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the point you want, like, so once you create a brochure, right, you're handing this out. You're door knocking, you're not talking to people, you're door knocking, you're leaving this, you're putting it on their doors, you're putting mailers, you're not calling them, right? The purpose of the QR code is to get their information. You want them to get their phone, scan it, go to your website, and now create an account. Once you get that account, that becomes a new lead, right? It becomes a hot lead because they're obviously really interested into doing whatever, listing their home, buying
This
a home.
QR code is go direct to the listing.
So your listing? Oh, okay, there you go.
It's go direct.
So it goes to your listing, but that listing is on your website.
Oh.
So now they're gonna click that and they want to get more information, right? I was telling Jeff,
Okay.
2 clicks on the website, you have to create a profile. So once they create a profile, you got their name, phone number, email. So now what's Jeff gotta do?
Yeah.
Give them a call. Hey, I got your information. I saw you were on my website. Now you just do your sale. Right?
And that's what we learned today, how to do the QR code?
No, I did not. We're going
The
to go.
QR code is automatic. When you click, because he that.
Oh, okay.
When you click on your name.
Any questions about flyers and ways to use it?
I did for my, everything for my RQ code and it doesn't show up. It says you've been created, but it doesn't.
Let me see.
I put in my,
It's right here.
Oh.
You can move it,
okay.
and that's part of it. Yeah, it was on there.
And we can use this one to print and.
Yeah, so you would go down, say like you like this one,
Mhm.
you go down here, you download, or you can print with the company, and they'll mail it to you.
Are there some tutorials within this site so we don't have to call you at 4 in the morning?
Yes, yes, there is. I will show you that right now. So you go back to dashboard. You see the system training right here?
Yes. Perfect.
Agent quick starts, view training calendar, marketplace webinar. So they have classes to teach you guys all the time of what's like happening with the system. You can also, right? Let's say you want to do custom emails, right? And like, oh, I can't, I don't want to go to the course and look through it. You can do like emails, say the search bar, and it tells you on here it gives you options, right? I want to do a mass email scheduler, right? So that's in marketing. Now what you can do is you can create a custom email specific to whatever you want to contact all of your contacts in your system, and happy Easter or something, right? You can create this email with and this is BCC'd, so they're not going to see other clients' emails, right? So it's automatically BCC'd. You can do contacts from the matching criteria, or you can do hashtags. It's up to you, whatever it is. Happy Easter. You schedule it out.
Can you repeat that? Like how to
Yeah, of course.
please?
So there's different ways. This is just for scheduling a mass email to all of your contacts, okay? So you go to marketing. And there's a nice, beautiful tab that says scheduled mass email. You see that?
Yeah. So
You just click that, and then you schedule an email.
Mhm.
But you have to have contacts in your system first before you do all of that.
what does it say? Where we have to go? What does it say? I have social, present, smart campaign, science center,
Scroll up.
market. Oh,
Schedule
schedule
mass
mass.
So we have to add our names and last names over here.
Yeah, some of you have to enable it. So yeah, you would have to put your name, last name, and then how you're going to use it. Same in mass emails.
So it just puts Maximus. Oh,
Yeah.
what did I put? Just that?
I mean, yeah. And then you can schedule it what time of day you're going to send it. Say tomorrow. Subject line, templates. There's templates in here you can use. Post call, 1 month. So we're gonna get kind of technical. If you have questions about it, let me know. So in your contacts, you can separate them by groups, right? You can put them in first-time home buyers. You can put them in listing lead. You can create all the groups that you want in there, because you don't want to mass email new listings that you have to people that already bought homes, right? And so that's why in the CRM, it helps you guide you through where they're at, right? You want to put them hashtags like, first-time home buyers would be a hashtag. Another hashtag would be like new lead.
Mhm.
So that you're grouping them into their correct groups, because you don't want to email past clients, these are my new listings, right? Because they're going to be like, what? So it's key to make sure that your contact lists are organized as much as possible, because you can assign them to, not you guys. This is different. See, by hashtags, Remax quarterly, contacting. There's a bunch of them in here that we made in the past just to test. But it's good to put them in groups, right? Any questions so far before we move on?
This is called a CMA.
I don't even know which one.
Yeah, so like
Okay, we just have to.
the way to use like there's so many, like we can be very technical and how to use these things, but you have to play with it yourself, because you're gonna find your own system, right?
So
Like
for
you're only
you,
going to
it's
use it
like
for
on
certain
my
things,
side.
and you're going to use it. Maybe you're going to use all of it, right? But you have to continue to use it and build and build and build. Then you're going to have a system in place for yourself that's going to make it a lot easier. The CRM is for you guys to be. It's going to be a lot easier for you guys, so you don't have to talk to the client for like 3 hours on the phone trying to explain the process of escrow or process of submitting an offer. I'm sure you guys do it all the time. You always have questions, right? This is like a little tool to help you guys with your day.
I couldn't sign it. I don't know why.
What's that?
Okay. Please review the current page, number 1.
Do they have a
They don't-
Chinese?
What's that?
Do they have Chinese?
Like converting it. Good question. I don't think so. I'm not too sure, to be honest with you, but I can definitely look into that. Let's see. Let's look it up.
What about Spanish?
Translation. They don't.
I'm thinking,
But I will look into that because I can contact them and ask them about that.
Yeah, because if I send English to my client,
They won't understand. Okay. You can also cater to it, like you can translate it on a different software, copy paste it, and put it on there
Yeah,
as
but
well.
that's not all to send it. I have to.
Yeah. But I can definitely ask about translations for sure. Okay, we'll move on to lead engine. Everybody good? I know it's a lot of information. It's a lot of.
no, I couldn't. I don't know. I couldn't.
You can't submit it?
No.
Okay, I'll look into your profile after we're done here. I'll look into it because I can look at your profile and see.
So now where are we going?
Lead engine?
Lead engine.
Okay. So there's 3 things that we'll talk about here now is property boost, get more leads, or bulk import. So property boost and get more leads, you would have to pay for those things out of pocket for yourselves. Obviously, you would have to put your credit card information, do that as well. If you want to do that, right? So it's gonna, once you're in there, it's gonna ask you where you want to post it, like socials. There's ad campaigns on there as well, but you have to pay for those things. Okay, for bulk import, let's say you already have a contacts, right? You have a list of 1,000 past clients or clients that you have now, and you want to bulk import it into the system, so you don't have to do it manually. You would go to bulk import right here, start import, and then you can put that Excel file or whatever file you have, and you can put it in there, and then you can choose. You can just import it in there. Okay. So let's say you have 1,000 contacts already with Excel. You can bulk import it instead of doing it manually. But then you would have to go back to your contacts and organize it. Okay. There's other things in here. I don't want to confuse you guys. There's like landing pages and squeeze pages. Don't want to get into there.
Call and text capture, so we can do that too.
What's that?
The call and text capture.
Yeah. So all of these things you would have to pay out of pocket.
Oh, all of this?
Most of them, yeah. So Marketplace is another place where they're selling you more things as well. You can go in there and purchase it if you want it. Campaigns, My Agent Finder, Property Z Buyers. There's a lot of people. Testimonial Tree, SkySlope. We don't use SkySlope. Transaction Desk, WordPress plugin token.
DocuSign is free too, right?
DocuSign in here. I'm not sure if they have it in. No, I don't think DocuSign's free on here.
We don't have all the DocuSign, no.
No, we don't have DocuSign.
No, and the other things.
Marketplace, you have it.
Oh,
The menu, Marketplace. There you go.
oh,
Remember the menu. Always remember the menu.
oh, it's kind of DocuSign rooms. Okay. Yeah, we have over here DocuSign rooms. Testimonial screen.
Okay. And up here too as well, it tells you like what are you looking for, right? You're looking for get leads, engage contacts, promote listings, customize website. You can hire somebody to do the website for you if you want. Coaching and help, platforms, integration partners inside a marketplace. So let's say you want to customize your website, it'll give you the options on how you can do that. All right, so you can hire somebody from BoldTrail and they'll create the website for you. Or any questions that you guys might have, like, oh, I want to do this to this website, I want to do that. You have to hire them. I think it was pretty expensive. I'm not too sure. Websites in general are expensive. So free out of the box that they're giving you for the CRM is pretty good in itself, I think, right? But if you want to start doing custom stuff on there, like moving things and different tabs, then you can hire somebody to do that. Vanity domain. So let's say you already had a website, and you don't want them to go to the Remax one, but you want to use your Remax website, your name. You can forward that to your website that you have now. That you already have pre-built.
Oh,
Okay, that's vanity domain. Okay, so remember that, go on your top right, and you guys were talking about this number here. Top right of your picture, scroll down, you see your picture. So that number is connected to Upland, okay? For that, okay, let's say you met that person, or I should explain this. This number is connected to Upland office, so it's a round robin, right? So they call this number, it's gonna go to a round robin with all the agents in Upland, right? So Vita might get it, you two might get it.
so if I have a,
So if you don't answer,
Someone else.
Elliot's gonna get it.
Okay.
If Elliot doesn't answer, Juana might get it, okay?
So if I have a lead, and my lead call to this number, so anybody can get it?
Okay, so the way to get out of that, if they text this number and they specifically say
Ask for the person.
Elliot, okay? So I text this number right now, I say Vita, then I will be in your system.
Mhm.
So to get out of that whole thing, they sell you a personal smart number, okay?
And it will show right there.
So you will purchase a personal smart number and then you'll get a specific number for your profile.
Oh.
Yeah, you show it in there if you wanna buy it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So this will be specifically to your account and you're not going to be part of the round robin of Upland.
Okay, and it's gonna show there. It's gonna be instead of this one.
Yeah, it's going to have your own personal number for your account.
Do you know how much is it?
It tells you on here. So you can choose the area code you want, 909. I'll have a,
Wouldn't our website have our contact info in it?
yes. But this is for like new leads, right? Say like, you, like just a new lead outside of Remax. Like, so if it's a Remax.com search,
Oh,
right,
okay.
they're gonna go to that.
I understand,
Yeah.
what I was understanding that was that if I have a lead over here so my own lead. and my
They have your
lead-
own, they have your information already.
Oh,
If it's your own lead, that they have your information already. But this is for like,
new leads that come into.
yeah,
the
come
website.
in, yeah, that's gonna be a round robin, okay? But say like, for example, you want to market your CRM without giving your personal number, right? And you don't want to give your personal information. Maybe you have two phones, you have one for your personal and one for work. But but obviously no one has two phones for work, right? And you want to market it, it's gonna be that number, right?
Oh, okay.
Like if you specifically want them to, without you going to manually put their information into the CRM, then this is the way to do it, right? Call text this number and do this.
Okay, but if I put my information.
If you put your own information, they're not gonna they have your information.
Okay.
It's just another free marketing way to promote your website.
Where we can see it, if we can buy it, I forgot where I see it.
You're going to go to a marketplace. To be honest, right now, if you guys are in the beginning stages of your CRM, you don't need to purchase a number. Don't waste your money on it. Like get comfortable with the CRM first and see what you truly need for the CRM, then go build from there. But you have to like really dive into the CRM because it gets like technical in there. Like it gets really, really technical. How many emails do you want to send? who do you want to send it to, right? Like work on the contacts, try to get familiarized with the CRM before like doing all of those things.
Okay.
I don't want to like confuse you guys and get you guys.
Yeah, if I want to promote my my website over here, if I want to promote, so if they want to call, they want to call that number from my promotion.
Yes. If you go any way you want it to go. So if you want them just to go to your website, you can use a QR code or you can text them.
Yeah, but if you are my lead from my website and you contact me through that number, so you're going to.
Yeah, so they're not going to contact the number unless you promote it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, they're not.
Because that number is not in my website?
No, it's going to be your number.
My number.
Your personal number, yeah. So the information that you created the profile with, so if you go to Max Center and you go to your update profile, this information on here is going to be what's going to be on your KV or your CRM. Okay, so you can edit your photo here. As you can tell, that photo matches this photo.
Justin, on the agent website, there's a spot towards the bottom where the contact info is, and it says, should you require assistance navigating, you can call the office number. Is there a way to get that off that site?
Yeah, if you go to web and IDX, there's an option to turn off the office number. Yeah, hide office address. And then you can hide, oh, I don't want to do that on this, but. But yeah, there's a tab that you can just turn it off. I just had it right now.
There it is. Has office address in the footer. But it's just doing the address, or is it going to do?
It should do the whole thing. But I think it's pretty standard to have that specific thing on there. But I will double check. I remember we were able to do it before. Someone else had that same question. But I think it's.
And when clients search our website, our Remax website, and they get properties pop up, is it compliant with the MLS rules as far as having the listing information in there, like the listing agent's information?
Yeah. Oh, no. I don't think so. I've never seen the actual email that they get. But I think it tells you on.
Yeah, toggling that button for removing the office address did not do anything with the phone number.
Okay. Yeah, there's yeah, I think so. I think that's a default thing for the websites, is because sometimes they want it to lead back to the brokerage. And Betsy's pretty good at giving it to the right person. She's not gonna just give it to a random agent that walks in. I think it's pretty standard to have the office phone number in there. You guys okay?
Yeah.
There's a lot of information.
No, yeah, that's what I see in the.
What did you say about the phone number?
On the website, Jeff wanted to remove the office number because he didn't want his leads to call the office. But I think it's pretty standard to have the office number of what brokerage you're with on the bottom, just in case they can get information, they can call the front desk. But I need to look for Jeff to see how I can remove that for him.
Yeah, because it's, the, phone number of the company is over here. It's,
On your website as well?
it's, look, first over here, this is the website. And they go to my.
It's the very bottom on the
picture.
footer.
Yes, it's my number, the logo, what is it? The logo, my information, my phone number, and then the information of the company. And then
Oh yeah, do you have your phone number on yours as well?
And then it's
On our website?
there's two numbers over here from the company. Is this one or the same one?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
this- The company's number is more, like, let me see, let me show you. It's more marked, more
Admirable.
aggressive.
Bold.
Yeah, it's more
Yeah.
bold, but our number is not, it's
If
regular.
they're scrolling all the way down to the footer, then there's a problem with that lead.
Yeah.
Because there's no point of them going. Are you scrolling all the way down to the very bottom of a footer for a website?
But if they want to see everything, so they. go.
So if I'm a customer,
Uh-huh.
I want to see the quickest way for them to. You want to get their attention, right? If they're gonna search or do whatever, they're gonna search. They're not gonna go to the very bottom of the footer and be like, oh, let me look at this whole website. Maybe they'll scroll to your picture. Who is Vita? Let me get this information. Perfect. Let me scroll back up. Let me search for what I'm searching for. Does that make sense? So if you go shopping, are you gonna go down to look for Nordstrom's number? Probably not. You're gonna search for what clothes you want to buy or whatever you want to buy in Nordstrom, right? Or Macy's, whatever website it is. You want to keep them in the search tab and do what they need to do.
Is it that?
They have to times the company's number.
In the app, we can download it and share it to the client, right?
The app is for you.
Or it's only for me because say download your home ownership app, enter your cell phone number, send me Elliot Garage app.
Yeah, so don't send don't get. I don't want you guys to get confused. We're still in the beginning stages, so let's get used to working the CRM. I'm gonna give you this classes monthly, so trying to build you guys out slowly.
Okay.
Leads that are generated from the company website that's assigned to us,
Mhm.
is exclusive to us, or are they partially the company? Say I have 10 leads and I've been working, and then I decide to go to John Hart Realty or somebody else. Are those leads still here with Remax, or those leads?
Good question. I will talk to our broker about that. Good question.
How do you share it?
I could be wrong, but I think they would have to close the remake. I could be wrong. I'll get the right answer for you.
Okay.
I'm going to actually put that on my notes right now.
Because I did that with the previous brokerage. I had all my eggs in their thing. And
Yeah.
I left. All that was their book of business. And I lost a ton of traction
Oh,
making the
wow.
transitions.
Okay.
So yeah, I've got my own website. I have Real Geeks,
Okay.
but it's pricey. It's $300 a month.
Yeah.
So, and that's just for the basic. It
Wow.
doesn't even really generate leads, but it's
That's just
got a
the,
killer CRM.
yeah. Oh, do they?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, it's
It's just the way that it works now too, is because you get a free CRM from Remax, but to unlock a lot of these like advanced things, you would have to pay for it monthly, right? Like it's just the way it works. It's just like I think that's the subscription, everything
right.
is where our world is working right now.
Yes.
So I
Yeah.
still need to put my app, I had it on and then it asked for the templates app. I can't find it anymore, so
What?
the app for the templates app, I was unable, so I downloaded it.
Oh, our actual champion, like our own app. Okay. So you're not gonna download it?
Yeah,
And then do you get our text messages?
Yeah, yeah.
No, en el
So click that for me.
no se va a meter el dato porque no me sale igual.
It's gonna be this one. You're going to do this first. So you're gonna create a profile.
And I had already created it, and then it said that it was waiting for approval for a while.
Yeah, so don't worry about it. Just use the same on there. Okay, any questions about the CRM? I got your questions, Jeff. I'm gonna get back to you on those. Any questions, ladies, before? So just make sure you guys are on there using it. You know, put one contact in there and build and build and build on it, because it gets real technical later down the line, and I want you guys to get comfortable with it, like adding some contact in there, or even using the marketing design center. Just the small things like that to get comfortable with it. So maybe like when we have the class next month, you guys will have like 10 contacts in there that you guys are working. That'll be awesome. We'll set that goal for that. So try to get 10 contacts inside of your CRM.
Past clients or new leads or.
Yeah, whatever, yeah. So let's try to get 10 clients, whatever,
What
in
is the
there.
app?
Is it gonna be like regularly on Tuesdays or?
It's gonna be, I'm gonna try to do it once a month. But let's try to get 10 leads in there. 10 leads to 10 listings, 10 clients. Let's just do that. 10 clients in there.
How do you download the app?
What app?
Let's
not work on that. We'll work on that next time. I don't want to like have you guys get a bunch of information. I want you guys to just work on the website for now. So try to add 10 new contacts in there, okay?
Okay. And when is going to be the next time?
I'll put it out. It'll be next month. I just have to check the schedule. Any questions? We're good with 10? We're good with 10 contacts in there?
Yes.
For next one?
10 contacts?
10 contacts. New, whatever you want. I'm just asking for 10 so that we can keep building.
And how can we share our website to a client by text?
You just copy it, you paste. So let me see. So you see this, right?
Yeah,
You click that. This is your website.
okay.
So you can do whatever you want. You can copy this, copy this URL, and you can text it to whoever you want. Here, let me show you guys something else. I use this cool website called TinyWow. Okay?
How?
TinyWow.com. They have a really cool thing called a QR code generator. Okay?
Okay.
So I click this QR code generator. I want to promote whatever website you want. If it's your website, Vita's website, it could be whatever.
You know what, we learned from Sonia, generated
Just do it like that.
the QR code if somebody
Mira la computer,
Yeah.
la televisión así.
What was that? I'm
scan
sorry.
We can see better with no light.
Oh, no lights? You guys want no lights?
It's tiny word.
Tiny wobble.
TinyWow.com. Okay, what was that? I'm sorry.
We learned from Sonia, she created a QR code that,
To create a.
yeah, if somebody scan it, we can get that there's a house information. Let's say they want to sell.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So can generate it here.
So yeah, so this is just a QR code generator. It doesn't track anything else. It just creates the QR code to lead to that website or wherever you want it to lead.
The website.
Yeah. So let's say I want to promote, I need to make a QR code for Jennifer's website, right? I copy this URL. I put it into here. I generate it. It'll give me a cool QR code. I can save this as an image, whatever. And now this QR code, if I scan it on my phone, will take me to Jennifer's website.
Just like that.
Just like that. TinyWow.com.
Can you do it again? Where do you have to be? I'm lost.
Wow, you're right. Remax.com.
It's a free QR code generator.
I love it.
So you can put that QR code on your business card. You put that QR code on a flyer.
Is this one?
If you save it as a photo, could you
Yeah.
text it out like that?
Right?
Nice.
Any URL.
Tiny
But
wobble.
you have to create an
So you
account,
scan
right?
that
No,
and
it's
go
free.
to the website.
Yeah. So whatever you attach,
A ver, dame.
whatever website you attach to this QR code,
No, pero- Tiny-
it's you scan it. It takes you to that website.
Oh, okay.
So you know how like when you go to a restaurant, they have a QR code,
Uh-huh.
you scan it for the menu, same exact thing.
Mm.
As long as it's in the internet world somewhere, you can send them anywhere. On this website as well, it has a lot of things. There's different tools in there if you guys want to play with it. There's like paragraph writers, compress things. You could turn pictures into PDFs. It's a great tool for online. That'll benefit you guys.
And that's a free site.
Free site?
Nice.
Free site for you guys.
Only for remix.
No, it's free. You can go on their tinywow.com right now. Yeah, it's free. I find like these little like websites that work and have benefit you guys. So I'll figure out a new website for you guys next week.
Oh, that's good.
Next month.
Can you figure out some website that like good for us for those things?
What things?
Let's say the car, the design.
Yeah, so Canva would be the best for that, but you have to pay for that monthly. It's free. They have a free version of Canva. Canva.com. That's a great tool. They have it on your phone as well for an app. You can create brochures, flyers, all types of things on Canva. There's a free account on there as well. You don't have to pay for it necessarily.
Sonia told us the core fat.
I'm not sure. Yeah. Sonia has a lot too. She's always like, oh.
So just in the Tiny Works, where exactly you went to?
Oh, on Tinywell?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so you would go to, so if I go back to Tinywell here,
Uh-huh.
you can just search right here, QR code,
Oh.
and then QR code generator. Tinywell.
Oh.
Tinywell. TINYWOW.com. Past a little over an hour. I want to respect everybody's time. So we're gonna do this monthly, okay? For the rest of the year. I want to remember the goal for the next class. I have 10 contacts in there. Keep playing with the system. If you go past the 10 clients and you want to keep continuing to learn the system, go ahead, and we can talk about it the next class. But I want you guys to like get comfortable. There's a lot. I'm telling you guys, there's so many things you can do with the CRM, but we want to take it slow so that you guys get comfortable using it. So I think 10 contacts in there would be cool.
So what do you put in the URL to generate the QR code?
Whatever website you want on there.
Or website?
It could be your website. It can be something that whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It could be your email. It could be anything, as long as it's generated into the internet world.
Okay, what will be better? Or website?
Your website, yeah. Your
So
website.
I can save it. I can save to my pictures, and then I can. Let me see. So maybe,